I have a lot of fears about driving in Mexico. My number one fear is getting in an accident with somebody and then getting in all kinds of trouble with the law and bribes and stuff like that. My second biggest fear is the hill that we have to take to get home, which I call La Colina de Muerte, the hill of death, because it's so scary. And my third fear is to fall into the rain ditch that's been made along our road here in order to move the water off the road, down the sides of the road, and keep the road from getting even more terrible than it is. I've always been afraid that I would fall in, and today I did. In some places the rain ditch is gradual. In other places it's pretty steep. As I was headed into town to get the dogs, one wheel slipped in and that yanked the back wheel in, and I was stuck. And the truck has four-wheel drive, but I have no idea how to use it. So our neighbor came and rescued me, leaving behind mud splatter. It made a whole lot of horrible sounds, but only took a few minutes, and left behind surprisingly little signs of struggle. And once again, one of my greatest fears has been realized and wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Why didn't Philip rescue me, you might be wondering. Well, we were actually out very late last night at a concert. Before you get the wrong idea, it was an organ concert, but in Morelia those happen very late at night. So we had only had a few hours sleep when I needed to get up to go get the dogs, which is my excuse for why I fell into the ditch. And Philip was still asleep when I left, so that's why I called on the neighbor for help. But I did tell Philip that I was stuck, and he woke up maybe not thinking entirely clearly, so he thought I was stuck at the neighbor.
So you texted that you were stuck at the chicken fortress, which I thought was referring to the neighbor's chicken fortress. And I didn't have a key because you had the keys. So I jumped up on the wall to try to find you, but I didn't see the truck anywhere. So that was confusing. So then I jumped down and landed funny and fell down into this agave plant and scraped up my hand and arm a little bit. But then I walked out the gate and saw you leaving.